Hi, in this video, we are going to talk about combination. So at the end of this lesson, the learner should be able to correctly differentiate permutation from combination. Permutation was our previous lesson. So we have already discussed this, and now we are going to discuss combination and compare the two. Correctly identify the proper use of permutation or combination in a given situation. And after that, we are going to discuss combination. So we are going to define and illustrate a combination and accurately solve word problems involving the number of combinations of n objects taken R at a time. So, review lang natin yung permutation. It is an ordered arrangement of a set of objects. Ordered arrangement. Ordered arrangements. Ibig sabihin, yung order ng objects ay important. Yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng mga objects na i-arrange natin is very important. Example, the possible 3-digit codes of a combination lock is a set of permutations of 3 numbers since the order of the digits matters. Okay, the order of the digits matters. So, importante yung anong digit yung mauna, anong number yung mauna, anong number yung next, anong number yung last. So, importante yon sa permutation. Whereas, when we say combination, it's a selection of objects whose order does not matter from a set of objects. Okay, so the order does not matter. So, whether it's, halimbawa, we take 3, 4, 5, that's one permutation, ano? If we are going to talk about the 3-digit code sa permutation, this is counted as 1. And if we have 4, 3, 5, although the same numbers ang nandito, this is counted another permutation. Okay? Permutation. Another way, another example of permutation. We can also have 3, 5, 4. The same set of numbers, but different order. So, we have here 3 permutations, ano? But, for a combination, the order of the digits does not matter. So, this is counted as 1. Kasi ang combination is, we have 3, 4, 5, we have 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. So, the same combination yan. It's counted as 1 combination. Okay, so that's the difference between permutation and combination. Another example would be a fruit salad has 3 fruits. Okay, so apple, peach, and banana. So, no matter ano yung nauna, no? Kung peach ba or apple, hindi naman natin madidistinguish yan. As long as the 3 fruits being combined are apple, peach, and banana. So, that's 1 combination. So, the 3 fruits illustrate a combination since their order does not matter. Okay, let's try this. Example number 1. A team of 8 basketball players needs to choose a captain and a co-captain. Does the selection for the positions illustrate permutation or combination? So, we are going to choose isang captain at isang co-captain from 8 basketball players. So, ano ba yan? Permutation or combination? So, a captain and a co-captain need to be chosen from a team of 8. So, since the positions are distinct, kailangan yung isa captain, kailangan yung isa co-captain. So, their order of selection is important. Okay? So, thus, the problem illustrates a permutation. The order is important, so that's permutation. While in this example, to determine the number of ways to choose 2 household chores, we are going to choose 2 household chores to do before dinner from 4 different chores. Do you have to use permutation or combination? Ito naman, magsiselect tayo ng 2 household chores from 4 different household chores. So, hindi naman sinabi kung ano particular ang dapat mauna, kung ano yung pangalawa. Basta, 2 lang yung gagawin natin. So, in this case, the order is not important. And so, this is combination. So the concern in the problem is the number of ways to choose the chores and not the order of doing the chores. So this problem deals with combination. Ano nga ba yung combination? Sige. A combination is a selection whose order does not matter from a set of objects. I think sinabi natin kanina, no? So another example would be a selection of 3 representatives from a class of 20 students is a combination since the order of the chosen representatives does not matter. We do not care kung anong posisyon ng mga representatives na yan as long as tatlo yung isi-select natin. We do not care kung sino yung leader sa tatlo, sino yung nauna, sino yung higher rank sa tatlo. Basta tatlo sila. Okay? So this illustrates combination. To solve combinations of n objects taken R at a time, we have this following formula. Okay? So, kung permutation ay NPR, ang combination naman ay NCR. So, you have that in your calculator. In your calculator, where you can find NCR. It's actually beside NPR. Okay? So, let's evaluate 8C5. So, this is 8 objects. Our N is 8. Our R is 5. So, meron tayong 8 objects na pagpipilian, pero yung gagamitin natin, 5 lang. Okay, so, that would be NCR, N factorial over N minus R factorial times R factorial. Ito naman, kung sa NPR tayo, almost the same. Yung kaibahan lang, dinagdagan natin ng times R factorial. Okay? And dahil division yan, we know for a fact na mas kukonti yung combination kaysa permutation. Okay? Mas kukonti ang bilang ng combination kaysa permutation. So, yun ang isang fact na ilagay natin sa utak pag nagko-compare tayo ng combination at saka ng permutation. So, substituting, our N is 8 and our R is 5. And so, that's 8 factorial over 8 minus 5. That's 3 factorial times 5 factorial. Okay. And so, the highest here is 5 factorial. So, kinancel out natin siya. It becomes 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 factorial. Meron sana yung 5 factorial dyan. May 5 factorial dito. Kaya lang kinancel out natin. Kaya 3 factorial na lang ang naiwan. Okay? And 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1. That's 6, diba? So, cancel out yung dalawa. And so, we have 8 times 7. That's 56. Thus, 8C5 is 56. Okay? Pretty much the same with NPR. Or pwedeng diretso na yun sa calculator. 8C5. That should be 56. Let's try this. Example number 1, Johnny has to choose 3 toppings. 3 toppings for his pizza. And how many ways can Jim choose if there are 7 pizza toppings available? So, eto naman, it's a combination. Kasi, hindi naman nagmamatter kung anong unang i-add mo, di ba? Hindi naman nagmamatter kung aling toppings ang i-add una, alin yung sunod. So, the order is not important. So, this is combination. Okay, so, paano ba yan? Let's identify, okay, N and R. So, there are 7 toppings available. So, our N equals 7 and only 3 toppings will be chosen. So, that's R equals 3. So, we have NCR. Okay. Substituting that, we have 7 factorial over 7 minus 3 factorial times 3 factorial. Pwede namang diretso na sa calculator. Ang ilagay, we have 7 and then C and then 3. So, you should get 35. So, thus, there are 35 possible ways for Jim to choose toppings for his pizza. Okay, so, using your calculator, that's again 7, and then shift, NCR, and then yung R natin is 3. So, that would give you 35. Yung NCR in Casio calculator, that's the second function of the division. Diba yung NPR nasa times multiplication sa X? So, ang NCR nasa division symbol. Second function. Example number 2, a box contains 12 black and 8 green marbles. In how many ways can 3 black and 2 green marbles be chosen? Okay. A box contains 12 black and 8 green marbles. In how many ways can 3 black? Okay, may dalawang objects tayo, no? So, tatlong black from 12 and then dalawang green from 8 ones. Okay. So, dalawa yan. Unahin natin yung black. So, yung black, it's 12C3. Okay? 12C3. And so, that would be, using your calculator, 12, shift yung division, that's NCR, and then 3. So, that would give you 220. And then yung green ones, that's 8C2. Okay? Using your calculator again, 8, shift, NCR, and then 2, that would give you 28. And using the fundamental counting principle, so we have 12C3 times 8C2, that is 220 times 28. Okay, so that's 220 times 28, that is equal to 6,160. So, meaning, there are 6,160 ways to choose 3 black and 2 green marbles.